Good evening, guys. It's 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time, February 18th, 2024. This is part two of today's video. I started earlier in the Pacific Ocean, but I left off with the HAARP frequency waves we see over the northern part of the United States. It's pushing this extreme cold weather down to all the way to Florida. We're going to be in the 40s all week where I am, and 30s to the north of here, which is not unusual, but there's places that hasn't been that cold compared to us. But look at these frequency waves. Undeniable that these are frequency waves, guys. I want to explain what's going on here. I believe it has a lot more to do with all the 5,000 new satellites than anything. But our 5G network, HAARP frequency tower, when they have that mast turned up, we get cell phone signal way farther offshore than we do when it's turned off. You can see it turned off instantly, and we will lose phone signal when these waves are turned up. But these are very distinct waves in the sky. This is all from frequencies. We did not see this stuff 20, 25 years ago. These are new terms. They just came out with 12 new cloud formations, and these are part of it. They call these street clouds or roll clouds, but it has nothing to do with it. I'm going to put it in motion the last 12 hours so you can see how they create and push the weather around at will. These things are incredible how they push this material around. Okay, all that push that material south. I want you to look down here. Same amount of time how this material is pushed towards Florida from these frequency waves here. Look at these waves. Undeniable. These are the same kind of waves, but they're pointing a different direction because they're pushing this material this way, going towards the northeast. Watch how this material gets pushed very heavily. Undeniable. They are pushing this material. I'm going to ease down a little bit farther actually here and let it re-roll here. Very distinct waves in the sky where they are pushing this material. It is partly to do with the 5G network and next-red radar systems. They can push and destroy fronts and all kinds of stuff I've showed, but I believe it has a lot to do with the satellites. Let me show you. All right, guys, this is satellite tracker. These are Starlink satellites. There's 3 different types here that we can look at. Starlink satellites, most of them around 500 kilometers. This is all live. They are all moving. I watch satellites go up in outer space all the time from Florida. I'm from here, and I can watch the rockets go up from Cape Canaveral. I've watched them my entire life. I've watched rockets go up, space shuttles, and everything. It's truly amazing to watch this equipment go up, but it is not for us. These devices can manipulate our weather. I'm pretty positive of it. It's not even speculation anymore. It's the only way to make this sense how these waves can be thousands of miles out in the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean. So much going on, guys. This is Starlink. Here's Web 1. I really haven't done a lot of research on Web 1, but it's a little bit outside of Starlink. And here is the incredible GPS system that I use in Alaska, Florida, and the Atlantic Ocean, and everywhere else to navigate the oceans with. My ancestors used to navigate with stars, but I use the satellites in outer space. If you want to look at the satellites at night, you can. As soon as the sun sets, you can see these satellites at night. Check out this incredible video. Every second of this video is a 30-second time lapse. At night, while I'm shrimping, I will kill time on my first drag and watch the satellites go by. It's truly incredible what you can see if you pay attention. It looks just like stars, but they're moving. The Milky Way galaxy has been my favorite show on the planet Earth. Most people have never seen it unless you've been in the desert or the deepest mountains or out in 100 miles out in the ocean, or even 30 miles out in the ocean. You get away from land life. But after a few seconds of this, I'll show you the Milky Way like only we can in the darkest nights. But look at all the satellites, people. This is real. This is outer space. Satellites going by. Some of them flash. Some of them don't. I noticed that too. I see flashing. Stand by. Let me show you Milky Way galaxy. This is the incredible Milky Way galaxy. I've watched it my entire life. I've seen incredible meteors, showers, and gigantic meteors where I've actually told my helper it was nice meeting them, where we heard sonic booms. Some really amazing stuff we get to see in the oceans. 100 miles offshore, you can see the Milky Way from horizon to horizon, the stars from horizon to horizon. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed, and I've watched it my entire life. It's better than any fireworks show man can ever put on. One of the most beautiful things, and the sad part is these chemtrail operations is clouding out this mess to where I can no longer see it. I am losing my show. I've never been hypnotized by this garbage on TV, and they're robbing me of everything else. I wish the people could quit playing their games, quit watching their hypnosis. It's all garbage, people. We are missing the beautiful show, and they're robbing it from us. Maybe that's why they're clouding out my entire atmosphere where I can no longer see it. Commercial fishermen standing by. Incredible H.A.A.R.P frequency waves. Let's not forget why we were here. No matter what, none of this is normal. These are machines. There's people up north here that has not seen the sun in months. South Florida, there's places that has not seen the sun in months. You can really see it on infrared too. Really electrifies the atmosphere. Commercial fishermen standing by. We need to stop this madness. You can see the machine working, people. It's not a joke. They're creating all this stuff out of the blue. I wish everything went so slow, but they give us garbage. We don't get no technology, none. Commercial fishermen standing by. Y'all have a good night. Talking about creating it out of nothing. Poor California, they just keep swapping it, making it hit them over and over again. They're going to wash them off into the ocean, I guess. You can see the H.A.A.R.P frequency waves in this mess, too. We're being lied to, people. Shut off the machines. Commercial fishermen standing by.